Oh, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And last week, MMA champ Conor McGregor had spoken out about the attack that took place in Ireland, where a migrant came in and stabbed some children. And the media and the government went into full protection mode of that migrant. Instead of actually coming down on the person that perpetrated that crime, they started lashing out at the patriots within Ireland, the people who wanted accountability for what took place. Instead, they're now being investigated. People like Conor McGregor is now being investigated by the Ireland government for hate speech. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous as they continue to blame the patriots who live in Ireland, the Irish, that they're responsible for the stabbing of the little girl and children on that day by that migrant from Algeria. So before we dive into today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button. Of course, if you're new here, thanks for joining me. Allow me to share some info with you. Hopefully you can share it with your friends and family. Smash that like button at 1,500 likes. And if you like the content, you like the video, you like the channel, you can smash that join button, become a member, or smash that super thanks as well. So let's go ahead and dive into what we have here. Coming to us from the Gateway Pundit, it says MMA champion Conor McGregor under investigation for online hate speech following remarks after children were stabbed by an Algerian immigrant in Dublin. That's right. The former UFC champion and one of Ireland's most prominent celebrities, Conor McGregor, finds himself in the eye of a new storm as he is currently under investigation for comments linked to a series of violent events in Dublin involving the immigrant assailants, the Sunday Times reported. 5 people, including children, were stabbed near a school in Dublin, Ireland, on Thursday by a suspect whose identity has yet to be revealed. 3 children and 2 adults were taken by hospital with stab wounds, their condition unknown. There are reports that the perpetrator is an Algerian immigrant. Following the attack, 5-time champ MMA fighter and Irishman Conor McGregor weighed in on the vicious assault on his children by saying, "Ireland, we are at war." Yes. McGregor then posted this tweet to authorities in response to the riot. Says, "You reap what you sow." And then McGregor then lashed out at the police commissioner after a limp-wristed response to the vicious attack resulting in rioting. He said innocent children ruthlessly stabbed by a mentally deranged non-national in Dublin, Ireland today. Our chief of police had this to say on the riots in the aftermath. Drew, not good enough. There is grave danger among us in Ireland that should never be here in the first place. And, and there has been zero action done to support the public in any way, shape, form, with frightening fact. Not good enough. Make change or make way. Ireland for victory. God bless those attacked today. We pray, he wrote on his Twitter account. And of course, McGregor really went off and said, any update on the well-being of those stabbed today? Absolutely horrific scenes all day. My stomach is churning with no action being taken at all during these even ever more frequent attacks, like literally zero action taken whatsoever. How do we expect to end this? We need reform. We need action. And so Conor McGregor also then demanded for a plan of action from the mealy mouth officials. I don't care about President Higgins' statement or Voderick's statement, or Mary Lou's, or Justice McGrant, or Grada's commissioners. Announce our plan of action. What are we waiting for? Your statement of nothing are absolutely worthless to solving the issue. Take action. Fix the solution immediately, he said. And of course, the comments, which appeared on Gregor's social media platforms, hinted at a deep-seated issue within Dublin's immigrant community, with McGregor's making direct references at the recent stabbing of children in the city. The remarks suggested a rise of criminal activity tied to the immigrants, igniting the firestorm of reaction from both supporters and critics. For instance, Ireland's Michael Martin described McGregor's comments absolutely disgraceful and indicative of inciting hate, particularly in the light of violence that erupted in the streets of Dublin following these remarks. Labour Party TD Orden Radu told the Irish Sun that McGregor and others must be held responsible for their statements. He accused the UFC fighter for inciting anger through his online comments. According to the Sunday Times, the Irish police force known as the Garda is currently evaluating McGregor's social media posts as part of an investigation to spread of online hate speech. McGregor's posts are being assessed by the police, the Irish police, as a part of an inquiry into the dissemination of online hate speech. The inquiry is being led by Justin Kelly, the assistant to the commissioner, the outlet reporter. The investigation comes on the heels of the prime minister pledge to reinforce laws against hate speech in the country. He vows to crack down on free speech and would empower police to use facial recognition technology to track protesters. That's right. They're going after the memes, boys. They're going after the memes, the hateful memes, because of their kowtowing to the globalists of this world who want to continue to erase culture and national identity in these countries who have been predominantly one culture prior to being invaded by pushing in all these migrants from the area. You know, we have a whole continent that they would actually probably fit in much better in. Instead, they continue to ship them to places like Ireland, England, Switzerland, Denmark, all of these places, and tell them that if they don't take these migrants, then they're racist, right? And then when you complain about it, they're going to arrest you for hate speech. That is what's basically happening here in Ireland. And MMA fighter Conor McGregor is at the center of this firestorm in Ireland, as they are now looking to try to arrest him, put him away for simply stating the obvious. When you notice, they sit there and they go after you. They're going to go after the memes. They're going to go after your speech, whatever they designate as hate speech, because there is no clear definition of what hate speech is. It's whatever the government decides it is. Anyway, Godspeed to Conor McGregor there in his efforts in his home nation of Ireland, as they seek to try to take back that nation from the absolutely insane globalists who are currently running it. Hopefully he succeeds. Hopefully this will spark a movement in that country to retake it and put it back onto a nationalist trajectory. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, you guys can follow me in all my social media, including the Odysee, Gab, Twitter, all those places in the comments or in the description down below. And of course, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.